Welcome to Before the Doors Open, the show about everything that happens before you walk into the room, set up your stand, or step onto the stage. The prep, the nerves, the decisions, and the things nobody talks about, honestly. I'm Adriana Nicole. I'm a brand identity designer and a business strategist, and I help exhibitors, speakers, or event organizers show up so people walk up, not walk past. So grab a coffee, settle in. The doors are about to be open. Walk into a hall full of stands. Maybe it's your local business expo. Maybe it's the Excel. Maybe it's a community pop up at a town hall. There are 30 stands, or 50, or 80. Your eyes start sweeping. And within those 3 seconds, you've already decided because that's how much you get 3 seconds. You've decided whose stand you're walking towards and whose you'll skip, who's worth your time and who isn't. You've made all of those decisions without even noticing that you've actually made any of them. That's what we are going to talk about today. This is the very first solo episode, and I wanted to start with the bit that decides everything else. Because the truth is, the difference between a stand that works and one that doesn't is rarely about your prices or your product, whether they are good or not. Your client will not know that yet. Or even how good your offer is. It's all about what your stand says about you in those first 3 seconds. That's all you get. Because the stand is talking about you before you know it, without you knowing. So today, in the first 3 seconds, what's actually happening in them and what to do about it. Here's what the neuroscience tells us. And I find this fascinating. When someone walks past your stand, their brain isn't really looking, it's just scanning. The brain is asking one question over and over, dozens of times in a minute. Is this for me? Is this for me? Is this for me? The decision happens in roughly 300 milliseconds. And a few of those decisions stuck up in a row, and that's your actually 3 seconds. In those seconds, your audience is making 3 decisions about you. 1, who do you serve? Are you for them or for someone else? 2, what do you do? Is it one clear thing or 20 muddy things? 3, are you worth approaching? Do you look confident or do you look apologetic? You have to talk on the first one, who do you serve? Your stand needs to say that instantly from your design, especially from your brand. It needs to speak up. What do you do? Same thing. Is it clear one thing or 20 others? If we have a busy stand, it won't be quite clear. If we have multiple branches of the business and we want to show up all of them in that stand, it won't be clear. Are you worth approaching? Do you look confident or do you look apologetic? If you stay behind your stand, behind your table, if you put your banner behind that, you won't look confident. You will look like you're just hiding and hoping. But why do you invest if you're just hoping? Stand up, get out of the comfort zone as hard as it is, and smile. Be ready. Get ready. That's it. That's literally the whole game. Those 3 things. Master them. The 3 quick questions, the 3 quick answers, they're either walking up to you or walking past you. And here's the kicker. most exhibitors are unintentionally failing one, all three of those questions. And not because business is bad, their business is bad. No, not because their products aren't great, but because nobody designed that stand, nobody looked at that stand and created it to answer those things, those three things clearly. If they've done it themselves, the same thing. They may have overlooked those important three questions. I want to give you a test you can do this week. It's free. It takes 30 seconds, and it's the most clarifying thing I know. Take a photo of your stand whenever you have a stand, or if you have a past photo, or if you don't, sketch one. Put an idea on a paper. Just draw it out. And then cover most of it with your hand, with the palm of your hand. Hide everything except one element. Maybe it's your main sign, like your banner. Maybe it's the first thing on the table. Choose one. Look at just that one element and ask yourself these three things. Does it tell me who you serve? Does it tell me what you do? And does it make me want to come over? If the answer to any of those is not really, that's your 3 seconds problem right there. The number of the stands I've seen were where the biggest element on the table is the business name or the logo. Just a name. Lovely typography, nice colors, completely useless, to be honest. In all fairness, I said I'm going to be fair and honest. And this is the blunt truth. Because nobody walks past and thinks, oh, what a lovely name. I shall pop over. Okay, occasionally you might feel that. But that would be it. You will just talk about names and nothing else. Just the way we can talk about our pets, right? They think, what do you do? Are you for me? And if the name doesn't answer that, neither does the stand. And let's not confuse that the name of a business must reflect all the time what the business does. Because Apple is far from reflecting what Apple does, or Nokia, or Samsung, or I could think about a few more. The single biggest mistake I see, and I see it constantly, is this: trying to say everything at once. Multiple offers, multiple taglines, leaflets on the side or all over the table, samples on the front with some pens here and there, a banner at the back behind the table. That's the one thing I tell everybody: do not put the banner behind you. If you use a standard roll-up banner, that's just 85 centimeters or 80, whatever you choose. Do not put it behind the table, because you have just wasted a whole amount of banner, and you have wasted your money, definitely. Printing, designing, whether you design it yourself or you had a designer, even more, you pay for that person to do their job, to do a good job probably, and you hide in half of it. Put it where it can be seen from the top to the bottom. I'm going into the design. You have to go back to my Instagram and watch the reels I've made about this. Then the banner at the back, a sign on the table of your choice, posters at eye level, each one trying to be the hero. When everything is a hero, nothing is. The human eye doesn't know where to land, so it lands nowhere. And the person keeps walking and walking and walking. Here's what I want you to think about. A busy stand isn't a generous stand. It's an overwhelming one. Restraint is generous. Simplicity wins. Less is more. White space is generous. A clear single message is generous because it respects those 3 seconds that the viewer is giving you. Example: when I've attended an event, I've seen exactly two different stands. The one that made me walk up to, and the one that made me wonder what's going on. While it was busy with people looking around, everybody was leaving though. Looking, passing, looking, passing. Why? It was full, it was busy. Your business can be about everything, and then you gather up. If you have a product business and you put all the products, a diverse variety of products on that table, no, focus on one. Let's say maximum two, the bestseller of the month, and do your stand about the bestseller of the month. Your design should be about that or the business itself. Your table, your stand should include the bestseller of the month. You can have a brochure, you can have a flyer placed on a stand for flyers, self-standing, or on the table, on a little table stand, and put there all the information about the other products that your business. We also do this, but today I want you to try this type of chocolate or this type of sachet or whatever, tea or anything, your cream samples. Just one, maximum two, let's say. If you want to go with the power of three, go on with that too. But make sure they all connected together. They are from the same family. Same family? Does that sound right to you? Maybe. The one that attracted me very much was one with 3 frames. I think one or two roll ups. One of them slightly behind the table, yes, but there wasn't much information in the back as I approached, so I think it was fine. And the other one next to the table, and the owner, the business owner, next to the table. In the previous one, the busy one, the owner and the roller banner was behind the table as well. So total no, 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 don't do it. The one that attracted me was so bright, clean. I went directly and said, I love your stand. I have one big frame that it catch my eye, is there. I know what you want me to scan. It was a QR code on it. I see everything bright on your banner. It's nice and it's inviting. Simple message. I'm not naming because it's not nice to do that now. But literally, keep it simple. Get one thing, show it up, talk about it as much, because if you attract the people, your client, to that one service or product, they will want to know about the everything else as well, definitely. So I gave you a little test earlier, but here's what I want you to do for this week. For example, pick one message, the one thing you most want a stranger to know about you in those 3 seconds. Not three, not two, pick one. Write it on a sticky note. Stick it to your screen, to your fridge, somewhere where you will see it. Then look at everything you're planning to do on your next stand and ask one question. Does this support the message, or does it distract from it? If it supports, keep it. If it distracts, cut it. Even if it's lovely. I know you may feel attached about one service or one product, or you may feel it's such a big value and I must. If you think it's not really aligned with the message, even if it took ages to make, even if you really, really, really like it, cut it. That's the work. 3 seconds, one message, done. That's it for this episode of Before the Doors Open. If something here made you rethink of how you show up at your next event, send it to someone who's getting ready for theirs. I'm Adriana. Come and find me. Adriana Nicole, to say that. I love to hear what you're working on. I love to get your message. Ask me any questions. Until next time, get ready because the doors are about to open.